everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 18, Trapped in a Timeline. I'm Half.
And I'm Dre.
And today, our episode is going to be about post it or don't post it. What do you feel about people posting things, maybe that unnecessary things, everyday things, how they work out or what they eat or just everything, people do in their life? Do we need to see that?
Well,
How,
Half,
how you feel about
Half,
that?
before we get into all of that, man, have you been trapped in the timeline lately?
I have been trapped in a timeline.
Because I mean, I've been trapped lately. I've been at my
I've been
phone.
trapped.
I just been sitting there for hours, just scrolling, trying to watch a basketball game. And I look up and I'm like, man, I've been on this app for another hour and a half doing nothing.
Yeah, hour and a half?
I mean, okay, maybe
That's light work.
light work. Oh, I'm feeling bad.
Oh, shit.
I was trapped, man. I'm just telling you, I was really trapped. And if you guys, I know you guys are trapped. Just letting you know, that's what trapped in the timeline is. So when you
Yeah.
see something out there, and that's what we're finna get into, cause I'm addicted to posting.
Are you? What makes you
I mean, sometimes I feel the urge like I gotta get up and post.
hmm, what makes you
I
do
gotta
that?
post something. I don't know. I guess I want to get some feedback. It's starting to get to me. I want
Uh,
some feedback. I want somebody to like my shit. I want somebody to comment on it. I want some feedback. I want to be popular. I want to post something.
well, would you post these things if you couldn't? I mean, would you still do these things if you couldn't post it?
No,
That's interesting.
because I want instant gratification. I want to post it, and I'm looking to see what are the people saying. What's the streets got to say? Do they like it? Do they
Right.
not like it? Should I keep it up there? Should I take it down? Maybe, because I don't want to be trapped. So I'm like, well, let me be posted. Let me just get posted up and just fuck it. If I post more, I won't get trapped.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
So it's working on me right now, and I'm asking you guys, well, not even you guys. I know I know you. You sitting there posting, you sitting there doing it all the time. You want that gratification just like Dre 626, just like Half. You trapped in that timeline. So should you post it or should you not post it?
Well, for me, I mean, and like I said, like I always come back to, it depends what you're doing it for, right? And I know people, they want to post every single thing and their whole life story and everything. And to me, I'm not into that. But I do like to post like, work related shit or learning type shit. You know what I mean? If there's something I could teach somebody, I like to post that type of content. But like what I eat and my workout and I don't post that type of stuff. But that's just me, and everybody has their own platform and they can post what they want to post. But yeah, so I'm just not into those type of posts.
So Half, let me ask you this one. Are you into maybe you catch something on the street of somebody doing something wild, or maybe you see a fireman doing something crazy, or a police officer, or just a random act on the street that you happen to pull your phone out and you catch it and you gonna post it?
Now that's a good one, man, because that's that could be plenty different situations. If it's somebody like embarrassing themselves or fuck, because I have, man, I've posted, let's say a fight. If I see a random fight, you know what I mean, or a car accident or something, and be like, no, you can't park there. I've
So see, so what's the
uh,
urge for that to post that one versus yourself?
well, and that's the thing. It's not the urge. I don't have the urge. Well, because I like to, I like to post things that I think are funny, and maybe that shit is fucked up sometimes, and I don't know if I should be.
Well, that's gotten a lot of people in
But
trouble though. They think it's
yeah,
funny and they post it,
no, you're
and
right.
maybe the world don't think it's as funny as they thought it was.
You're right.
So yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, and that's the whole thing about posting, and that's what this episode is about. Like, are people just posting, for others' entertainment, for their own entertainment?
But
Are they
don't you think
getting
maybe
something out of it?
some people respect the people that can laugh at themselves? Like if you can post some funny stuff about yourselves where you're not looking so good in this
Yeah,
light, but you laughing at it too.
yeah, no, and I think that's cool, and and don't get me twisted. Like people like to post, people like to be in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? And To those people, I have no, that's your prerogative. You do what you do. But just me personally, I just, I come from back in the day where we didn't really take too many pictures and you know what I mean, and didn't document. Because nowadays, I feel like people aren't creating memories and living their life like we did. They're documenting their life. You know what I mean? Which I think could be good in some ways. You know what I mean? Because then when you get older, you can have stuff to like, oh man, I remember this, I remember that. Because now when I look back, there's a lot of things that I don't remember and I can't, and I wish I did have pictures, maybe not having to post it for everybody to see, but for myself,
But
you know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
now you would post it because it would be memories
From
and you
back in the
can't
day. Yeah,
exactly, because 'cause you're older now,
yeah.
so maybe not at the
I
time, but
probably wouldn't post everything, but there would be
no, it
things
would
I
be
would
certain
post.
certain things
Yeah,
you would post, like older pictures that you may be like, "Man,
yeah,
I like this one back in the day," of somebody maybe that you haven't seen in a while or,
yeah.
that you like that picture. It was an old
Well,
school
we had
picture.
like that picture in front of your house on the porch. Was,
Oh, yeah,
me,
that one,
you,
right.
TC, Mike, Trey.
Okay, that's what I'm saying,
You know
stuff
what I'm
like that.
saying?
You
Yeah, those.
that's the we might not have posted it at the time because of the mindset we was
Yeah,
in,
that's what I mean.
but now we like,
Yeah,
that's cool, that's memories,
it's
one of the
different.
homies ain't here, rest in peace, so that's definitely something you would wanna post. But
Yeah.
now let's get into another one half, speaking on that, what about posting something that maybe your friend does and you post it and they don't really want you to and it gets out there?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's cool. I wouldn't do that.
No, 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 no. What
No,
about the
no, no.
police lady
What
that
police
just
lady?
went on a rant talking about all these black people that she hates and all of that? Now
Oh,
she got fired.
the Gonzalez girl.
Is that her name? I don't
Something
really want to give
Gonzalez.
her too much light. The
Yeah,
stupid,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna call her. Yeah, she's a stupid bitch.
Stupid bitch.
But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways,
1,000.
she went on her little rant and she's saying that one of her homegirls when posted it out there was only supposed to be for her little friend group.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, like something like that, like shit.
Now, if
That
she's in
I
your
don't
friend group, you repost that or you just go to her doorstep and slap the shit out of her or what?
I may do both. Yeah, I'll
So,
probably do both because yeah, that you ain't that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna be my friend talking like that. And nobody would talk in front of me like that because they already know.
but
And it
now,
goes both ways. It goes all ways, you know what I'm saying?
but
I don't let
somebody posted it though.
well, yeah, and because that bitch was talking fucking stupid as fuck and hella reckless. And the thing is, you a cop, and I don't care what people say. Oh, that's
Cops
her
are
job.
human too.
I
I
don't
mean,
give a
come
fuck.
on.
You got this. You got to be at a high. You got to if you want to be a cop and that's what you choose to do, then you got to be held at a higher standard. And if you don't realize that, then you don't need to be a fucking cop. Period. You a fucking cop. You put people in jail. You know what
But
I'm saying? You put people in a place where you know what I'm saying, you make people I mean, that's a living hell.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if you have the power to put somebody in jail, you gotta have a lot more, you know what I mean, tact and fucking, I mean, come on, like, what the
she
fuck?
knew
Like,
exactly what she was
con
doing. Like you
well,
said, she
yeah.
was a cop. She recorded
She's
herself.
racist. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's how she really feels. And she talks like that in front of that ain't the first time.
No, but
You
she
know what
just
I'm
happened to
saying?
record this in one of her friend.
Yeah.
She's probably sent these videos to her friend group
Yeah,
before because
I
she
bet you
felt
that's not the
comfortable.
only one. Yeah,
Exactly. That's
yeah,
what I was getting at.
yeah,
Exactly what I was getting at. She's
100%,
done this before, but one of her friends probably was
100%,
fed
and
up
that's why she thought it was so cool, and she gonna take it another level and them people are like, "Oh, no, she didn't."
and she put it out there.
Yeah.
But I like that when you do those racist rants now, there is some backlash, I like that
Yeah,
now. I do
absolutely,
agree with that.
but, you get a lot of people say, "Oh, no," first no, fuck that, I don't give a fuck, free speech my ass, you're not free from consequences,
Oh no.
you know
Oh
what I'm
no. Oh
saying?
no.
Like, you say some dumbass shit like that, like, yeah,
Now, what was her motive? Because she knew at
you
some
fucking
point
racist.
that could hit social media and well, somebody's gonna post it.
Well, because man, people don't give a fuck no more because you know what I'm saying? People get away like you seen that one white dude that I forgot what his name was going around just recently. This is in the last week or two. He's going around and he's trolling black people and he's calling them the N-word and all this like what you going to do? What you going to do? And he's recording
Oh,
himself
the dude he got mace
he
and
got a
like weapons
cowboy
and
hat.
stuff. Yeah, I seen the dude. Yeah, he had
Yeah,
like mace, and he's always got somebody, keeping him away because he knows somebody will take
yeah.
off on him.
And he's
So
like, "Follow me to the car. I mean,
yeah,
I'll
he's trying
shoot
to do
you."
it for
And
content. Clearly, you can
yeah,
see what he's trying to
and
do.
that's what I'm saying. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers is man. That's
And
what
he
I'm
knows
saying.
that's something that's gonna trigger people, but
Exactly.
eventually that's gonna get him hurt. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
so he need to stop doing that. But
man.
like you
I
said,
think
it just got him a few.
they just
I'm not gonna even say his name or anything. I don't know who the hell he is,
they
but
just demonetized all his accounts and shit.
yeah, you can't do that, bro. Like
And that's what I'm saying.
you're gonna get a
Like,
hot
come
little
on, man.
attention,
Like,
and then for a minute they're gonna take that stuff down because they don't want to be associated with it. Whatever site has it up there is not gonna want to be associated with that.
and that's
So
what's funny about shit. Like,
but he's posting that on his own. He's trying to do that real quick. You could tell.
yeah,
That's not like somebody stumbled on his content and posted it. No, he posted that. And that's what I'm saying. Some people are
yeah. He
posting it
posted
like
that
that.
himself.
That's different. That's just plain racist. So we're not talking about that. We talking about posting for content and people that got are creators and have little brands and they're getting hooked on this stuff because it becomes addictive. So and there's different
Yeah, but
ways.
that's the thing though. We are talking about people like him too. Like, would you post it or not? Should he be posting this shit or not? And fuck,
No, he
absolutely
shouldn't,
not.
but he's posting it because he knows he shouldn't. He just wants to
Yeah.
but that's
And that
gonna
and that's what I'm saying. So we have people who are doing posting shit that they know that they
right.
should have no right or no fucking business posting, but they're posting it just for our or not our reactions. You know
Okay,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Versus a creator who's actually making some real content
Right.
and is trying to do this for longevity and pay some
Now,
bills maybe.
who do you think who do you think content is getting more pushed? A creator or a motherfucking troll like that?
Well, the troll's gonna have
From the
a hot
platform.
run.
From the platform.
The troll's gonna have a hot run, but what it also does is it kills you because you're not gonna be able to branch out now because you're doing super racist stuff. A lot of people are not gonna want that on their
Fuck
platform. So no, so
man.
even though you're going viral and you're picking up steam, nobody's gonna bring you on their show. Nobody's gonna do content with you. And now once they see that, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna stay away from that. And yeah, you had a hot little month, but then now you cut from everything.
Man.
So how good is that? I don't know if you want to go that lane. That's it's pretty dumb.
Yeah, people, but that's what I'm saying, and that's the world we live in, man, where everybody wants to be famous, everybody
Yeah.
wants to be
Yeah.
viral, and they're still trying to do this shit. And now they're willing to go this racist route and do all that rhetoric. They weren't doing that, but they know because all this MAGA shit and this Trump motherfucker, they done
Oh
emboldened
yeah.
these people,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. They're trying to bring up some racial tension, but if
yeah,
that's your angle, we always know that sells, but that doesn't get you anywhere. That's gonna get you in trouble. That's
man.
gonna do. I mean, because now you playing both sides. This is now, and nobody wants that on their platform once again. So once you get to doing it like that, I think that's a weak angle.
So
So
what do you think the difference between actually sharing a moment or needing to share a moment for validation? Do you think we see more of that or
what do you
people
mean? Like somebody's having a viral moment, somebody's trying to jump in it?
no, no, when somebody is instead like let's say something significant happens in your life, right? Are you
Okay.
sharing it just because that's something good happened in your life and you don't really care, you just want it to be out there, or are you sharing it because you need validation, like you want people to like it and you want to see what kind of comments you get
Hmm.
and stuff like that?
Well, if it's a story about your life and you're sharing your life, I mean, it's your story. Why not share it? If you, I mean, if you open enough to let people in and share your story, now whether people judge it if it's good or bad, that's for the streets to judge. It's their opinion. But if it's your true story and you want to let it get out there, I'll say, yeah, let it fly. If that's the type of person you are. But if you're not and you're private, keep it private.
But before you post it, are you thinking to yourself, well, I'm gonna just share just to be out there, or let me share because I want to see how many likes I can get, how much
Well,
reaction I can get.
some people are gonna share for likes. Me, on the other hand, Imma share it because I feel like it's a good story, and maybe I want you to go ahead and, get to know this story because I grew up in an age where we couldn't probably get it out there like this, and now you can, so maybe you do wanna express it and get it out there and let people kinda know about it? So, I mean, 'cause that's one good thing about social media now, it can reach more people. So if you do have a story, and you never know what can come of a story, you know, it may blossom into something else.
It just seems like some of you guys aren't living in the moment, you're just living for the reaction.
Yeah, you
You
got
know
a
what I'm
lot of that.
saying?
You got a lot of that going on too. But and sometimes it's hard to decipher which is going on sometimes until you really kind of follow a person. And that's the tricky thing about the internet, you know. You don't really know sometimes, 'cause sometimes you can jump in it and be like, well, maybe this person is just trying to do it for some likes and some quick little attention. Then sometimes you see somebody really build something and be like, oh, this dude was really an entrepreneur. He really was building something and he really just used this as a stepping stone. So it works a little.
I just think it sucks that we just live every day, every moment with these phones, on these phones. Everything we want to do, we want to post, and we don't do things unless it's something that is postable. Do I want to do, or your friend called, hey, you want to do? Oh, would that be a good post? No, no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, and just missing out on life just to have stuff to post or think, you know what I'm saying, and you're really missing out on the whole life experience because you're just trying to focus so much on posting content and posting what you think people are gonna like instead of just doing living life and doing what you like.
So you're being trapped once again. Sounds like that's trapped in the timeline
It's trap.
all over again. You're trapped. I mean, whether you're trying to push the content or whether you're trying to take the content in, we're all getting trapped in this timeline. So I don't know which one's better, but right now I'm at the point where I'm addicted to posting. So y'all,
And what do you be posting?
whatever. You can watch it, Dre626. Y'all can go see my page. I post all type of crazy stuff,
You just post
so
like day to day stuff.
whatever I feel is hot, whatever I feel is coming to mind,
So
and
whatever you feel is hot.
whatever I feel is hot,
So why are you trying to post stuff that's hot?
because I want to see the reaction sometimes. I want to see how my hot stuff compares to some of my other hot content I got on there, and I'm posting it, you know.
You want to see what hits or not?
Want to see what hits, and it becomes kind of a urge because now you're like, okay, this one did such and such views, and this one didn't, so but it's weird because you can leave one up there for a while and it may pick up, and then you're like, oh, people starting to like this one a little more, and then one just kind of stays stagnant, and it's like, am I competing over here? Becomes a little bit of a competition. You get a little competitive, so I don't know, that's where I'm at with it. Am I trapped in
You
the
sound
timeline
like you
phase?
trapped the
Might be a little
timeline.
trapped. I don't know. A lot of you people probably are trapped too. I know you guys are. You are trapped. Yeah,
I'm
I know.
trapped more. I'm a doom scroller.
Oh, so that's what
That's
you
even
see
worse because at
that.
least you're posting something.
Yeah, I'm posting and trying to
I'm
create,
doom scrolling.
so I
I'm
feel like
saying,
if I'm creating, I'm not trapped.
but I offer because I am a creator, so I do create a lot of
No, you
shit.
just said you doom scroll.
No, I do doom
So,
scroll. I
yeah,
do doom scroll,
yeah.
but you already know I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? I make
But
a
that's
lot of
no, are you
videos. I edit a lot of
creating
shit.
just the phone creation too? That's a part of it
Yeah, not
because
too much.
you just said you don't really do that.
I doom scroll more than I create
So you
content
could
for the
cut half
phone.
of that and be creating stuff right there on the phone
Yeah,
with little just simple stuff. That's how it goes sometimes.
I know.
But it depends. Everybody's not into that. That's what I'm saying. But you may be looking at somebody who's doing that.
So if you weren't getting reactions on your posts, would you still be posting them?
Ooh. Hmm.
Like after, let's say you posted 10 posts 10 days
And
straight,
I don't see
and
nothing.
you wasn't getting shit.
I probably would take it down.
That's where you fucked up at
I would
because
take it down.
you gotta be
I would take it
consistent.
down.
Cause that 11 day, that's when your
It
shit'll
could it could
probably
blow
hit.
up.
You could blow
It could
up
blow up on the 11th.
on the
On the
11th
10th
day,
day,
and
I
you
took it
left on the
down.
10th.
Well, I'm not the only one. There's other people that I know they didn't took it down on that 10th day. Like, it ain't doing nothing. I mean, it's not doing nothing. I mean, it probably got like 4 views, and you're sitting here like, "Why is this up here?" But you may like it. That's what I wanna get to is, if I like it, I should be able to leave it up there, and it should be comfortable. I
And
like
that's the
it.
that's the
I
whole
like it,
point.
and
That's
that's
the
the
whole
whole it's my
point.
page, right?
And that's what we're saying. Do you post shit for yourself or you posting for the
Because I feel like they
validation?
got power over me. Like, like if it doesn't got a lot of likes, I'm not even supposed to like it. It's my
That shit
post.
offends you, huh?
It's like, well, damn,
But what if they like it so much they hate and then they don't like it?
but yeah, it could be.
Like, oh, this
And
motherfucker,
then
what? Oh,
sometimes you post stuff that you just like, well, I posted this one just to throw something out there, and you didn't really like it that much, but you just didn't have anything else to post. So you just throw that one out there and
that
people
shit,
like it
that
and
shit
it hits
hits.
and you really like, well, damn, I didn't even really want to post this one. And I posted it and now it's
Yeah,
doing numbers.
that's what usually happens. That's how the fucking internet works.
This is a cold game. I'm telling y'all, it's a cold game out here.
Do you think everything meaningful in our lives needs to be visible for other people, or should we keep some things private? I mean, what do you think
Well,
about
yeah,
that?
you should because when I see you or meet you, I should still have I should know everything about you from just watching you on social media. You know, I should still want to be able to meet you and find out some different stuff and know like, okay, he's a little more like this. Okay, I was watching some of the social media stuff and got a little misled. But yeah, you should keep some stuff private. You know what they always say, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because I knew this girl. I haven't seen her in 20 years, but I know that she had a burrito last night, and that's just some weird shit.
But that's what I'm saying, she's posting everything
You
she
know what I
does,
mean?
right. Well, think about this day and age with this streaming and I mean, they just basically you walking with them everywhere they go. I mean, good lord, they doing everything with
Oh
their own
man, that's
camera.
what I'm saying. It's going to a whole new thing. Their video, they're documenting their whole life second by second,
That that's what I'm saying,
minute
it's
by
right there.
minute,
You can just log in and boom.
day
You
by
really like
day.
this person, you don't even gotta call them or nothing, just watch they feed, you can see them at home eating dinner.
To this day, I have not yet to meet one person or run into a person who's actually watching the stream.
Well, then that's not us. I don't know. There's people out there watching
Well, I know
streams
there are because
because
these fucking
they keep
streamers are
doing it. They're
fucking
not doing it for nothing. Somebody's watching it.
bajillionaires. It's these kids, man.
You think it's all kids just watching streamers?
I believe so.
I don't think it's all
Well,
just
I would
kids.
say
This
this.
has to be some type of adults or young adults.
I would say this. I would say 85% are 14 and younger.
Hell no.
Yeah,
You gotta have more like 20-year-olds or something. Why? That's the age group that's doing streaming, right?
yeah, but they're trying to just stream now. All of those kids they're streaming, so they're not watching the streams because they are streaming.
So they're not watching their
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 audience is
competitors and their
not their whole stream because they can't because they got to stream their set. You don't have time.
well, they gotta know who's the hot. I mean, they're
Well,
watching.
they know. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
there's more than that. I'm just saying. I think it's
Okay,
more. I
let's
think it's
say
more. I think it's
let's
more.
say let's say at 70%, and I think that's putting it. But it's
7.
kids.
Oh, well, yeah, kids, because they don't have
They
as
don't have
much free
nothing to do.
time.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying. Yeah.
outdoor time to just go out by themselves because they're
Well,
kids, so they're at
no, but I'm
home.
saying they have more time. As soon as they get home from school, they
And are
watching.
you watching that on your phone too? Is that what well, I'm pretty sure most of them
I
watching
think
it on their
so.
phone
I'm
or a
100%
tablet.
yeah.
But I mean, what fun is that to just sit there and watch somebody just I
Bro,
don't know.
that's what they do, bro.
Well, we didn't grow up in the streamer era, so but
No.
I think it's dying down a little bit. What you
I
think?
do think it's dying down a little
I
bit.
think it's kinda dying down. I think the streaming is dying down, y'all. So, we'll see.
I just want to tell people don't just post about your life, live your life. God damn it. Make sure you're living it, not for the post.
Post it. You need to post it. If you think you don't need to post, post. Because right now, this is the era we are in. You better post it and you better enjoy it and you better get with it if you have the balls to do it. If you're not, if you're a private person, keep it private. But if not, don't be scared. Get out there, post it because I bet you're trapped in that timeline. I bet you've been sitting there doom scrolling. I bet you got those blurry eyes from being up at 2 in the morning looking at your phone, doing nothing.
Blurry eyes.
The blurry eyes.
We out of here. This is Trapped in a Timeline, episode 18. Post it or don't post it. I'm Half,
And I'm Dre.
and we're going to get at y'all on the next one.